Men of means, so I started flying by PJ and staying in, wonderful hotels and incredible suites and traveling the world. And it just rings so hollow because then you'll see those same guys do that for other girls.
Emotional kung fu. I mean, she's born on third base. She's calling private jets PJs. She's talking about going to these amazing hotels, but she's worried about these guys of means doing this for other women? Of course they're going to do it for other women. They earned the money. They earned it. They had to run from home plate to third base by themselves most of the times. You just showed up when they were at third base. And she's complaining about it. Unbelievable.
Hollow. Because then you'll see those same guys do that for other girls, kind of thing, It's just men's with means. That's nothing.
I've spoken to women before who have a partner who has lots of means, and it contributes, may not be the only reason, but it definitely contributes to their feeling of appreciation to be in the relationship.
And don't let me say that being like all rich men are pieces of shit. That is definitely not what I'm saying.
Yeah.
However, I've dated enough of them that there is a consistency. I call it rich man syndrome. And you know what rich man syndrome looks like?
What?
Somebody got to get that.
Yeah, you. What did you do to get there?
Welcome back to Tomb Runners right now. And Melissa Ford, Jennifer Lopez, and Tisha Campbell. These are three women that pretty much everybody 30 and older. These girls, well, and almost 90% of all men that are 30 and older, top 10. We're talking about Tisha Campbell. We're talking about Melissa Ford. We're talking about Jennifer Lopez. For 90% of black men, these women were in their top 10. And all three of them have just recently come out and said they have never been loved. They have never been loved. Even though they have given love and they have tried, they have said they have never been loved. So this is a question that we need to ask to them, is that you feel like you've never been loved, and we know that 90% of black men, y'all three women, were very highly attracted to 90% of black men, and 90% of black men would have loved to be with you. What is the disconnect? Why do they feel like they have never been loved, that they can't find love? They've been with rich men, they've been with all kind of athletes, everything, and they feel like they never been loved, and they feel like they have given love and stuff like that. There is a problem, a serious problem. Like these three women, who, like I said, they were in the top 10 of most black men, and 90%, if not even higher. And that they could not find love when they had pretty much, if there were judges, there's doctors, lawyers, executives, basketball players, football players, baseball players, hockey players, everyone not everyone, but the majority of men, and that they couldn't find love. Or is their opinion of what they want in love, is that the strange thing? If that's the thing, they need to ask themselves, what kind of love do you want? What do you want from a man? And I think a lot of these women, especially these top women, these women who are very, popular, very attractive, what are they looking for? Because it was there to get it. They were able to get it, especially as they were young. Is it just a timing thing? Have you just waited too late to get it? I know for a fact, Melissa Ford did not want to have kids. For a lot of guys, especially a lot of successful guys, they were looking to have kids. And, in just the time thing, the time wasters, and what kind of men did you go for? There's certain men that, might not be able to give you what you're looking for, but what were you looking for? I mean, there were men to give you give you love, but maybe you needed more than love. You need to love, you need the 7 figures. Did he need to have status? I think a lot of these women, these top women, have to check themselves. Tomb Runners, Roy Nell. Peace.
Guy loved her. She just didn't love the guy or the package that guy was in. I mean, in emotional kung fu.
你还活着？你没听说喵有9命吗？接下来我又不客气了。
接下来我又不客气了. I won't hold back on you anymore. Speaking of which, life doesn't hold back on men, especially when men and young boys are dealing with young ladies. This is a young boy that's trying to be a gentleman. Now think about the emotional...
I know that I love people. I just don't know if I'm loved back by people. I wasn't talking about a person. I was talking about love itself. I've never been loved in my life.
Ooh.
And I was like, you've never been loved in your life? And then now I am here in this moment, kind of more understanding her words. I have loved and I put my whole heart into it. I not only believe in the good of man, I also believed in marriage, commitment, all of the things. And I'm still waiting to be loved properly the way that I define love. Maybe that's not fair to somebody. But I'm such a giver. I've given. And I'm still waiting for that to come. I have hope.
Yeah. Well,
that somebody will love me past Gina.
When I say emotional kung fu, or should I say emotional gung fu, this is essentially what I'm speaking about. This is a woman who is wildly successful. If she were a man, she would understand that success costs something. And on the path to success, you're going to have to sacrifice certain things, and you're going to have to give. And sometimes you're not going to get back what you give, and you just have to get used to that. That's just part of life, especially when you're hyper successful. And for average men, we understand that love is lucky if we get it once, and that's from our mom. So getting love in the dating market without being a high performer, you can almost write that off. People are going to laugh at you on your way to becoming a successful man when you fall down, as evidenced by the wrestler. But she can't see that. All she can see is that I want what I want, and I'm not able to get it because whatever reason. And instead of wearing the burden of being
loving someone.
Yes.
You have.
Yeah.
And when you can't get that love back.
What I learned, it's not that I'm not lovable. It's that they're not capable.
They can't love.
They don't have it in them. They need to appreciate the little person inside of them.
They have little
need to love
give.
them. Yeah.
You've been in a relationship with
And
people.
they gave me what they had.
Right. But
They
it's not
gave me
enough.
all of it. Every time.
But it's this much. It's
All the
little bit.
rings, all the things I could ever want.
Right.
They tried to give me the houses, the rings, the marriage, all of it. But
They didn't love you.
they didn't.
And didn't know you.
And I didn't love myself.
Do you think you've truly been